All right, we are back. Apologies for the technical difficulties. We finally got it figured out. We'll wait for everybody to come back in. Muschamp hackers just don't know when to quit. Muschamp hackers just don't know when to quit. All righty. We'll give it a minute. Let everybody file back in here. Let everybody file back in. Muschamp hackers thought they had me, SEC Football Tube. They thought they had me. Yeah, trying to hack with my internet. Just trying to hack with my internet. Or that could be the slapdicks over at Spectrum, but it's one of the two. It was one of the two. But we are back. Again, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Yeah. 843-790-3377. So, guys, we are back. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Like I said, my bad. Either the Muschamp hackers or the slapdicks over at Spectrum that were screwing with my internet. I don't know what happened. Just literally just kaput. Internet just went kaput. So hopefully we're done with the funny business for the second hour here, the Daily Crow, here on this Thursday, December the 2nd, 2021. As Football Tube says, I bet Mike Bobo and his Will Friend were involved as well. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. The Muschamp hackers. Muschamp doesn't know when to stop. I think he can hear my thoughts because I was like, we really should get some Muschamp hackers merch. Then, boom, there went the internet. So, anyways, again, we are back. TDC round 2 or TDC 2.0 on this Thursday, December the 2nd. Taking your questions, your comments, your calls. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Again, I want to continue to hear from you. Where were we? Like I said, guys, apologies for the technical difficulties there. Yep, internet just totally crashed. Thanks to the Muschamp hacker. Shannon DeWitt says, do you think we have a chance to land the Oklahoma tight end? Would love to have him. Yeah, absolutely. I think all signs are pointing that we're going to get him, Shannon. So I think we've got even better than a chance. I think probably we will land him. I think we'll probably land him for sure. Let's see. Kevin Montgomery says, Carolina can't win in basketball, Chris. I tend to just disagree with you. I don't see why South Carolina can't win in everything they do. Why can't the Gamecocks do it? I don't tend to believe that it's impossible to win at South Carolina. I'm not saying win national titles. I'm just saying, more often than not, or at least every other year, how about making an NCAA tournament? That's all we're asking for. That's all we're really asking for. 3 or 4 times out every 10 years. Brian Grice says it's the Bobo hackers now since he doesn't have a job. Yeah, good point. It might be. Cody Sharp says, Spencer Rattler. I saw the odds come out plus 800 from Sportsline. I mean, I'd love to see him come here. I think it'd be awesome to see him come here, but who knows? It would be a huge get. It'd be a huge get. I'd be down for it. Jeff Gullich says, am I the only one that feels like a kid waiting for Christmas morning to come when it comes to signing day? I don't care about stars or rankings that much. I just want players who want to be here, have talent, and players that play all out when it's game time. We have the coaches that can teach players to be better football players, but you can't teach heart and desire, and that's what we need right now. Jeff, I think we played with heart and desire all season long. I don't think heart, desire, fight, want to. I don't think that was ever an issue. But I think on the contrary, what you're saying, I think, Jeff, what is an issue is talent. I think what is an issue is talent. And that's not to say that the 2021 Gamecocks didn't have some good football players, but they didn't have enough of them. I think that's a given, right? You need more good football players. You need competitive depth. You need more of that. Chris Fairclaw says, why aren't people so hype on saving Frank as the coach in basketball when he can't win, but let football lose? And oh my God, fire the coach. Why don't they do that with Frank? Chris, great question. I think it's because the expectations for Carolina basketball are so low and because of the Final Four. I think that's what it is. I'm not sitting here on this Thursday saying fire Frank Martin because it's been 7 games. And again, guys, this is coming from a selfish perspective. I don't want to spend this entire season just saying fire Frank Martin. When it becomes painfully obvious that he's got to go, then I and I will speak my piece. I mean, I can tell you sitting here today, I'm a lot closer to the we need to go a different direction than I am, hey, let's extend him. Let me put it that way. But am I ready to go on the fire Frank Martin train right now? No, I'm not. A couple more losses in non-conference, things could change. But I'm not leading that train right now. Yeah, SEC football team, you can't keep losing to 2 disgraceful non-conference teams. I agree. James Kendall said in the TDC question channel, he said, damn, Muschamp holds a grudge. You better hope he doesn't have a connection in Dominion Energy or it's going to be a cold winter for you. No, I think we're good. I think we're good in regards to the power. I think we're good. In regards to the power. So, let's see. Also, guys, just want to remind you, we're participating in a Christmas raffle. I'm really excited for that, guys. If you're interested, Christmas raffle. We've got some of our own merch in there. There's some really cool pieces for Gamecock fans as well. 1 ticket is $10, 3 tickets for $20, 10 tickets for $50. Picking a winner on December the 12th. Again, I've posted all information, all details on social media, so be sure to check that out, guys. Would love to have you guys participate, and it also helps the business as well. Tanner Land says, Chris, are you going to the high school state championship game? My boys at South Point High School will be coming down. I mean, I wasn't planning on it, Tanner. I don't have a dog in the fight. So, I mean, I wasn't planning on it, to be totally honest with you. And the game's at Benedict also. So, I mean, if it was at Willie B, I might just walk down the street and go. But I don't know. Maybe, but wasn't really in my plans, to be honest. Let's see. SC Football 2 says this team will screw around, though. They'll lose to Coastal Carolina and then beat Florida State. Yeah, I mean, I was saying to myself last night, I was like, this team will 1,000% now beat Georgetown, right? When it just doesn't make sense. We'll go do something silly and beat Georgetown after losing to Coastal. So, yeah, Travis Lee, we're back. Had to overcome the Muschamp Packers. Again, apologize, guys, for the technical difficulties, but we are back. So, again, guys, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. What I wanted to touch on before we went to, I was going to say our first break, but before the Muschamp Packers forced our first break, a quick content update for you guys. So if you already listened to the podcast that dropped this morning, I told you guys that tomorrow's show, we were going to do a 2021 football season recap and postseason grades and all that good stuff. We're actually going to wait on that and push that back. So tomorrow's podcast, just going to be a game preview of the Sunday basketball game against Georgetown. Full preview as the Court Cox return to action Sunday at 2 o'clock against Georgetown. Next week, though, will be a lot of our recap, season review, postseason award show, postseason grades for the 2021 football season. So, again, here's what I'm thinking. Monday, we've got our game recap. And, again, I know you guys are like, Chris, we don't care. You can do it whenever you want. But I'm thinking like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. That's when we're going to do the postseason award show, the grades for the 2021 football season. So, again, just wanted to give you guys an update. Next week will be a very, very big week for content in regards to looking back at the 2021 season. And, guys, I would just say be flexible. I know you guys always are, and you will be, but roll with the punches. December is an interesting month, obviously, with Christmas, my birthday also. I am going on a family vacation the 19th through the 23rd. So not sure what the schedule for the podcast. Obviously, we won't have any Daily Crow that week. That's obviously Christmas week as well. So Christmas week we'll have no Daily Crow. And it also depends on when the bowl game is. So that's going to determine a lot of the content schedule for the rest of the month of December. But I would just say be flexible, guys. Be flexible with me. I know you will, obviously, but the content will keep rolling. You all know that. The content will keep rolling. We're going to keep rocking, keep rolling, keep doing our thing. Yeah, looking forward to it. But, yeah, your guy's birthday is this month. Christmas Day. I don't know if you guys knew that about me, but my birthday is on Christmas Day specifically. So, yeah. Anyways, taking your questions, your comments, your calls, 843-790-3377. You can also text that number at 843-790-3377. Robert Hazel says, boy, it's going to be a great Christmas if Oklahoma hires Venables. He's a great defensive mind. Tired of him shutting us down. I hear you. And again, like I said before the break, you know, no matter who the coaches are there in the upstate, we just got to take care of our business. Bottom line. You know, we got to elevate our own game. We can't hope they come down to our level. We got to go up. We got to elevate. We got to get better. Shannon DeWitt, we will find out Sunday, December the 5th, where the Gamecocks are going bowling. That is Selection Sunday. Let me see. Let me see if there's a time or whatever. Let's see. There might be a time. I'm not 100% sure. Sometime on Sunday. I'm sure that'll come out as we get closer to the date. Anyways, I don't know. Just looking, by the way, at the college football schedule. There's a couple of games on Friday. You got the Pac-12 championship, Oregon and Utah. Play at 8 o'clock on Friday night. And then, of course, Saturday, Pac Slate Championship weekend, Georgia, Alabama at 4 o'clock. That's the one we're all looking at. Baylor, Oklahoma at noon. You've got Pittsburgh and Wake Forest at 8 p.m. in Charlotte. Michigan, Iowa at 8 o'clock. Southern Cal and Cal at 11. Oh, that's right. That game got rescheduled. Forgot about that. That game got rescheduled. Okay. Some interesting games for sure. Let's see. Travis Lee says, oh, we were just enjoying the content while you were gone. Apparently you had a couple of redneck phone scanning secretary assholes that wished death upon each other the whole time you were gone. What in the world did I miss? What did I miss, Travis? What did I miss? Good Lord. All right, then. Nelson Edwards, do you think we'll get any OU transfers? Yes, I do. Absolutely, yes, I do. No question. No questions asked. I think already one is almost a damn lock is the tight end from Oklahoma. But I would be surprised if he is the last one. I would be surprised. SEC Football Tube says Clemson's daddy, Andrew Eister, coming back will be a huge plus. Yeah, I'm excited for this baseball team. I am. You know, it's funny, SEC Football Tube. I actually just locked in this morning my season tickets. So, yeah, I'm really pumped, man. I'm excited. I mean, you guys know I'm a baseball guy. And, I mean, I love it. Selfishly, I love it. We'll start, actually, believe it or not, guys, baseball content will start in about a month, a little bit over a month. We'll start a position unit previews for baseball. We'll start the countdown at 31 days. And you know, and that's, guys, in case you're wondering, like, I wish, and games like last night don't help the cause at all, by the way. But I wish basketball would get to a point where, you know, like we were counting down the days to basketball season, right? We count down 100 days out from football. We count down 31 days, a month out from baseball, right? To build the hype and excitement. We don't even count down to basketball. We don't. It's just like, oh, yeah, by the way, it's basketball season. You know what I mean? Like, but the reason? What's the reason? I mean, is the hype there? Is the hype there? I want it to be there. Yeah, I talked about this on the podcast today. But it just sucks because games like last night are why fans don't invest more. Don't invest. And I'm not talking about money. I'm saying invest their time, their resources, their energy. They don't invest it. Because why would you invest in that product, a product that loses by Coastal Carolina by 24 points? A terrible loss, a pitiful loss, embarrassing loss. A loss that literally makes people question whether Coastal Carolina has a better athletics department than South Carolina. It's a shame, man. John Arthur says, Chris, how do you feel about bowl opponents? Would you rather play a Power 5 opponent in UNC or just a game that's an easier win like UAB? Seems like if it's not a big bowl, I'd rather play the non-Power 5 team. I mean, certainly, John, I'd love to win the bowl game. I don't, whatever. Who we play. I'd just love to go to the Gasparilla Bowl in Tampa, personally. I haven't seen many projections for us going there, but God, I'd love to go there. Would love to go there. I would love to travel there for sure. Would love to travel there. Let's see. Where does collegefootballnews.com have us projected? They've got us also playing Kansas State in the Liberty Bowl. That would be Tuesday, December the 28th. That's the one I'm seeing the projection for most, by the way, for us, is the Liberty Bowl. I mean, Memphis would be fine. How far is Memphis from Columbia? Because I would like to go to that. My plan is to go to the bowl game. My plan is to go to the bowl game. So, what is it not the Gasparilla Bowl? Is that not what it's called? Why can I not find a projection for this? Huh. They've got Louisville. This is collegefootballnews.com. They got Louisville LSU in the Birmingham Bowl. Oof. Nobody wants to go to Birmingham. Nobody wants to go to Birmingham. Nope. Oh, it's the Union. No, excuse me. It's the Union Home Mortgage Bowl. Why do I keep calling it the Gasparilla Bowl? It's the Union Home Mortgage Bowl. That's the one in Tampa. And their projection is Florida against Central Florida, which would be a great game, by the way. And the attendance would be incredible. Robert Hazel says, when I die, I want the South Carolina basketball team to be my pallbearer so they can let me down one last time. Robert Hazel made a funny. I love that. SC Football 2 says, I don't want to be a Ray Tanner hater because of what he did for the baseball team winning 2 natties, but I don't blame fans for being upset with how things are going. And yeah, listen, when you're in his position, you're going to catch the blame, right? You're going to catch the blame. But, yeah, I hope Tanner steps down soon. I don't know why he'd even want this job anymore. I mean, fans dislike him for his job he's done as AD. I don't like the Ray Tanner hate. I don't. So I hope Ray does step down soon. I hope he does. I really hope he does. So I'm shocked he's been doing it as long as he has, to be honest with you. By the way, guys, random side note, South Carolina Clemson at Segra Park in baseball, March the 5th. First pitch at 4 o'clock. Tickets will go on sale January the 14th. So mark your calendars. January the 14th is when those tickets are going on sale. By the way, in case you missed it, Jackie Bradley Jr. is back with the Red Sox. How about that? Travis Honeycutt says, I heard the Duke Mayo Bowl. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that one too. One of the projections is South Carolina, North Carolina, the Duke's Mayo Bowl. I'll tell you this. I'd rather go to that. And I know people just hate Charlotte. I'd rather go to that than go to, say, Birmingham. I'd much rather go to Charlotte. I mean, at least for travel. And Charlotte's a dope place. I mean, I'd probably go up there and spend the entire weekend. We could throw a tailgate. Be a hell of a time. It would be a hell of a time. Really, truly would. SEC football tube. Time to whoop their ass again. Back-to-back series wins against the Tigers. Yeah, I feel confident about it too, man. I mean, first 2 games in Columbia, then you go to their place Sunday. And I mean, again, I know baseball is a while out, but it'll be a great series as always, man. Clemson and Texas back-to-back weekends. AJ Bowers, yeah, I saw that. Adrian Martinez, quarterback from Nebraska, entered the portal. Interesting. I mean, the portal's crazy, man. The portal is nuts. A lot of movement. I mean, it's far from over, guys. And again, this is the new reality of college football. Truly, this is the reality. Jake Rock Media, Chris, what quarterback do you think we could get from the portal? I mean, I guess Rattler's a long shot. I know Quinn Ewers is definitely a long shot. Outside of that, what about maybe the kid from Ohio State, the other kid? I don't know. That'll be interesting to see. SC Football 2, do you think we can get Rattler? Hey, if anybody can get him, it's Beamer, right? It's Beamer. You would think so. Daddy O, transfer portal and Christmas, need we say more? Indeed. Hunter Herlong, our 2022 recruiting class right now, I think it's ranked like 21st. I think it's ranked 21st, something like that. I mean, we could check real quick. Yeah, 21st with 18 commitments. We have got 3 4-stars, 15 3-stars, and that's it. No 5-stars. Wish we could get a couple more 4 and 5s, but whatever. Is what it is. On the contrary, Clemson's got 1 5-star, 10 4-stars, and 3 3-stars with just 14 commits. Kentucky is ranked. Guys, Kentucky's ranked 12th, and Mizzou is ranked 13th in recruiting. So, Shane Beamer's got a hell of a job on his hands, folks. He's got a hell of a job on his hands because guess what? The rankings are like this. Georgia at 1, Bama at 2, A&M at 3. Then you've got Clemson at 10, Kentucky at 12, Mizzou at 13, LSU at 14, Arkansas at 18, Tennessee at 22 right behind you. How about Auburn at 32? I mean, they've only got 13 commits. How about Vandy at 36th? Florida at 40th. Again, only 11 commits, but at 40th. These will change a lot too, though, guys, when you know, these guys announce and commit and sign and all that, whatever. So, Peyton Dawkins says, Chris, how do you feel about us recruiting 27 safeties in this year's class? Yeah. We got a lot of DB. I mean, we need DB help. We need DB help, bottom line. So, let's see. Elvis Black says, you can't out-coach recruiting. It's tough. And players win ball games. You got to have good players to win them. You can lose ball games with great players, but you can't win many without them. So, bottom line. Let's see. J. Rock Media, if we could land Quinn Ewers, wide receiver Landon Sampson coming in with was his teammate in high school, they would already have chemistry. That would be good. I mean, it would. I think it's a long shot of all long shots, my man. Long shot of all long shots. SEC Football 2, Chris, I just want to say thanks for making our afternoons fun and entertaining. Always a pleasure being here, listening to your content, best Gamecocks content on the internet. SEC Football 2, my guy, appreciate you, my man. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I always appreciate you tuning in. So, William Korb says numbers don't lie. 1 tournament appearance for Frank. Women lie, men lie. Numbers sometimes lie, but you know that number doesn't lie. Ernest Harrison said we have to step up our spending on recruiting. Usually the teams that spend end up high in the rankings. This translates to wins on the field. I mean, yeah, that's been brought up a lot by Keith, by Ernest, by many out there. And I agree. I do agree with you. I mean, what control do we have over that, guys? What control? What can we do? I mean, if I could go write $100 million check and give it to Beamer and say spend it on recruiting, I'd do it. Hunter Herlong says we really need to land Antonio Williams. Yeah, I mean, just don't let him go to Clemson for the love of God. I mean, they offered him late. If he goes there, I mean, it's just yikes, just big yikes. I'll tell you that, it's big yikes. Let's see. Blaine Lee, the two factors that will land Rattler for us: immediate start, relationship with Beamer. Yeah, because no doubt he would be the cream of the crop in that quarterback room. There's no question. J-Rock Media, Chris, do you think that now Marcus Freeman is Notre Dame's head coach, we aren't getting Snead? No, I don't think we're getting Snead, no. I mean, he literally just said, hey, if this guy doesn't get the job, I'll decommit. Well, guess what? He got the job, so he ain't decommitting. So, again, guys, we're taking your questions, your comments, your calls here on this Thursday. Not even the Muschamp Hackers. Not even the Muschamp Hackers could hold us down. Feels good to be good, Muschamp. Suck it. Suck it. Again, guys, taking your questions, your comments, your calls, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. I want to continue to hear from you here on this Thursday. We could talk Gamecocks basketball, the transfer portal, coaching staff changes. Whatever you guys want to discuss, we can dive into it. Would love to hear from you. Again, 843-790-3377. You can call that number, text that number, whatever you like. We're rocking, we're rolling. Also, guys, quick reminder, check out the podcast that dropped this morning, episode 549 of the show, talking about everything that happened last night in Conway. Also, a great throwback conversation, great throwback interview with former Gamecocks quarterback Michael Scarnecchia. A really, really insightful conversation, guys. A really good one. Damn near almost a 3-year-old convo. So I know it's one you guys are sure to enjoy. Guys, going to take a quick break. More of your questions, your comments, your calls on the other side. Guys, you're tuned in to the Daily Crow. All right, guys, we're back taking your questions, your comments, your calls. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Taking your questions, your comments, your calls. Peyton Dawkins says, did you ask Scarnecchia how he enjoyed getting screwed by Will Muschamp? Again, listen to the interview. Listen to the interview because he said some very, very interesting things, and it was really cool because at the time of the interview, you know, I'd caught him like immediately after the season. We had caught him right after the season. So he was very honest and blunt with how the end of that season went and what happened and all that. So, J-Rock Media, who do y'all think would be the top candidates for new OC if a change is made? Cale Gundy, Phil Longo. Yeah, I mean, I've heard different names for sure, but, I mean, who knows, man? Chris, do you see there being any chance in hell both Atkins and Satterfield are retained? They're both retained? Absolutely not. No. All right, let's jump to the phone lines here.
Call from.
Bro, fuck Carolina football. Clemson.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
What, bitch?
I said, let's hear it. Go ahead. I'm going to give you the floor. Go ahead. Y'all earned it. Y'all won 30-0. Go ahead. Right. So when you actually get on the air, when I actually let you on the air, you quiet because you're scared. Because you folks, I'm going to cover your ears if you have small children, but you bitch made. You're bitch made. You can call in and leave a voicemail and do that, but when I give you the floor, you're a coward. You're a coward. You bitch made. Your mama a bitch, your daddy a bitch, which created you, which is a bitch. Crayon-eating, mouth-eating bitch. So, and you won the game. You won 30-0. I give you the floor. I was going to let me have it. I earned it. Let me have it. But you a bitch. Just another Clemson bitch roaming the earth. And there's so many of them, I'm not surprised. But sad, man. That's sad. That's sad. Can't even trash talk. Can't even trash talk when you get put on the spot. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I got his number, too. I got his number. Little 864 up in there in the old upstate, up in Greenville. He got terrified. He didn't know I'd actually let him on the air. He got terrified. After a win, too. That's the funny part. They won 30-0. They won 30-0. He could have said whatever he wanted. That's hysterical. That is hysterical. I was willing to take it, man. I talked a lot of trash last week. You know what I mean? I was willing to be like, hey, just let me have it. Go ahead. I deserve it. We lost 30-0. Couldn't even do it. Charmin soft. Anyways, 843-790-3377. This phone line's open for anybody. It's your time to shine, baby. Call on in. Anybody. We've had opposing fans calling to this show. We've had opposing fans calling. More than welcome. You're more than welcome. You best bring the smoke. You got to bring the smoke. Anyways. What? Yeah, he didn't know what to think. He couldn't believe it. He hit the end button really fast. Anyways, taking your questions, your comments, your call. You never know what you're going to get here on the Daily Crow. You really never know. You never know. See, and this is not me tooting my own horn or tooting our own horn, if you will, but you can't tune into any other show, I think. I could be wrong. You can't tune into another Gamecock show and get that type of entertainment, truly. You truly can't. So, just unreal, man. Unreal. Nah, Trav, I'm not going to put the guy's number on blast. I'm not going to do that. I think he's had enough. I'm not going to do that. I won't do that. Peyton says the difference between us and them. Oh, he's calling back in. I want to give him the floor.
Call from.
I want to give him the floor.
Random name.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear it. Come on.
All right, hey, what's up, man?
What's going on? Random name. What's up?
This is Western, Eastern, South Carolina football Panthers Nation, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. What's going on? Hey, I know why you're calling in, man. We got blank 30-0. I'll give you the floor. Let us have it. Let us have it. It's all good. We deserve it. We deserve it.
Man, y'all suck. I'm just gonna let it out flat to you. Y'all suck. Najee Harris is the worst running back in the league, and the NBA and freaking Giannis Antetokounmpo y'all all suck, man. Y'all are terrible. Worst football team I've ever seen in my life.
Anything else?
Fucking dog shit. Bunch of pussy motherfuckers is what I say. Them goddamn vaginas in this motherfucker. Y'all sorry scumbag sons of bitches. Y'all deserve to be hung in a goddamn tree.
Wow, that was aggressive. That was very aggressive.
Now.
Wow. Clemson's finest chiming in. How about that? Wow. I did not expect that. I did not expect that last part. That was the most unhinged, deranged phone call I've ever heard. What a fantastic representation of the Clemson fan base. Kudos to you in the upstate. That's what you that is a fantastic representation of Clemson University and their supporters. So there you go. There you go. Wow. I I did not expect it. I did not expect that. Wow. And also, yeah, the Najee Harris, Giannis thing. No idea. No idea. Yeah, Peyton, you get the floor, and it's just we suck. Like, all right, is that it? Anything else? I mean, okay. I mean, cool. Peyton Dawkins says the guy versus the microphone are my last two brain cells fighting for dominance. Wow. I'm so glad I let him. That was hysterical. That was awesome because it's just like we're not laughing with you. We're laughing at you. That was unbelievable. And again, it's like Peyton said. It's so funny because on no planet would Gamecock fans ever be compelled to one, watch a Gamecock show, and certainly a Clemson show, and certainly number two, Gamecock fans would never be compelled to call into one at any point. At any point. So, yeah, pretty bold, by the way, of that kid saying what he said. I mean, I could and I might do it, very easily clip that, throw that on social media, and the thousands of views that will get. We might do it. What a representation of the Clemson fan base. AJ Bowers, I couldn't tell if he was drunk or just a normal Clemson fan. I mean, it's 1:39 in the afternoon. You think he's drunk at 1:39 in the afternoon? I mean, maybe. Can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. Peyton says, yeah, Bo, I sure showed them damn coots this morning. Hey, babe, sis, pass me the Keystone Light. Anyways, J-Rock Media, hell would have no fury. Like me being allowed to call into a Clemson show after us beating them. I would have them never take a call from a USC fan ever again. Let's see. God, Justin I'm not even going to read the comment, Justin. My God. I mean, I love it. Trying to keep it somewhat PG-13 for the kids. Trying to. I'm just impressed that a Clemson fan knows about the show well enough and knows the call-in number. Because the only way you know the call-in number is if you watch. That's the only way. So that's impressive. That's impressive. Let's see. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. In case you missed it, you're wondering what the hell are we talking about. Had a Clemson fan call into the show. Become terrified when he got put on spot, then called back in and just talked nonsense. John Arthur says, Chris, can we get your take on the possibility of college ball chaos, college ball playoff chaos this weekend? Michigan loss, Okie State loss, maybe even Cincinnati. How does the committee sort out two-loss teams like OSU, Baylor, Bama if they lose? Bama should not be in, man. Can you imagine if a two-loss Bama gets in? People are going to go crazy, man. People are going to go crazy. They're going to go crazy. Eric says, crazy thing is he's still watching right now. Probably so. All right, let's jump to our next call.
Call from
Nick Renfrew.
I was going to say, is this going to be more nonsense?
Press 1 to send a voicemail.
Nick, what's going on, man? How are you?
How you doing, Chris? How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. Appreciate you asking. What's up?
I just wanted to call. I saw a stat yesterday, and I wanted to know your opinion about it as far as all the first-year head coaches in the SEC and some throughout college football. Out of all the head coaches that started year one this year, Shane Beamer had the second best record. He was tied 6-6, but I think Brian Harsin, and the top was Josh Heupel. And in my opinion, out of all those teams, besides a couple of them, South Carolina is one of the worst as far as talent-wise. Like, Auburn's got way better talent we got. Tennessee's got way better talent we got, and they still managed to get the same record or one more win than what Shane Beamer did with less talent. So even with Marcus Satterfield as OC, I think if they give him time, give him one more year, if they can't find nobody, there's no need to go out there, and just hire anybody. But if they can't find nobody better, I think they need to stick with them and try to go find some players that have talent and then really see what they got.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree in regards to, like you mentioned, I said it yesterday, if that no-brainer all-star home run hire isn't out there, I think you don't make the move yet. Just bottom line, I think you got to trust Beamer and his decision-making and what he's going to do. But, yeah, I think it's pretty simple. I mean, if you feel like the fan base was underwhelmed when Satterfield was hired, fire him and then go hire somebody that's not a no-brainer candidate. I mean, see how underwhelmed the fan base is then. You know what I mean? Like, my thing is this: you just can't miss on the OC twice. You can't do it because I think this fan base.
Right.
The reason there's so much vitriol and animosity and pressure, if you will, with the OC and to get the offense right is because what you experienced the previous 5 seasons under Will Muschamp. I think and that's why. Again, it's more of the same. It's more of the same. So you just better make sure, because if you miss on another OC, I think fans will start going, oh, my God, Shane Beamer can't identify an OC. He can't identify offensive talent. He'll never have good offense. He's Muschamp 2.0, which will unfairly label him. But, again, I just say Satterfield coming back is not the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is hiring another unknown guy and the offense still being crap next year and us being back in this same exact predicament with a new offensive coordinator.
I agree. I think Shane Beamer's going to make the right calls to make South Carolina great. I mean, there's a reason that one of the best programs in college football in Oklahoma, or rumors are that they still want him. Right. There's a reason, because they've seen what he did with a 6-6 team that really has a lot of unproven talent. You send him to Oklahoma and he retains that caliber of a team. I mean, he'll probably, 1 or 2 losses maybe, Right. So I think bringing Satterfield back is not a bad idea. Greg Atkins, different story. The Satterfield, I don't have a problem bringing him back. But as far as everybody getting bent out of shape, 6-6, all that we should have beat them, should have beat that 6-6, beating Florida and Auburn with a first-year head coach with this talent that we got. I think we got something good to look forward to, buddy. I'll leave it with you. Best of luck, man, and have a good day.
Nick, appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. 843-790-3377. I agree with what Nick says. I mean, again, I know we're still very fresh from the final game, which left an awful taste in our mouths. But, when you take a second, and again, next week we will be doing our 2021 season review content and all that good stuff. And again, man, was it perfect? Was it up and down? Was it a roller coaster? Absolutely. But I don't know a Gamecock fan out there that realistically looks at this season and says anything other than it was a success. I mean, if you told any fan in the preseason, you're going to go 6-6, you're going to beat Florida, you're going to beat Auburn, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a Gamecock fan that wouldn't have at that point taken that. So a lot of positives were achieved in this season. Do adjustments need to be made? Absolutely. Will Shane be making them? I expect him to do so. And I think Gamecocks football is headed in the right direction. I really do. I really do. Again, guys, we're going to take one final break. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. More of your questions, your comments, your calls, and more on the other side, guys. You're tuned in to the Daily Crow. All right, guys, we're back here on this Thursday, December the 2nd, 2021. Less than 10 minutes to go here on this Thursday. Taking your questions, your comments, your calls, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Let's see. Questions are rolling in. Christian Carver, out of our 6 wins this year, we beat 3 teams that are bowl eligible, and 2 out of the 3 that are bowl eligible are from the SEC. Peyton says, and that's a good point, Peyton says, after the UT and Vandy game, I would have told you you're an idiot if you told me that we went 6-6. Michael Sawyer says, from 2-8 to 6-6, oh, yeah, it was a success. Real talk. Peyton says, I thought we were going 4-8 after Vandy. And that wasn't a hot take at that point. Really, truly, that wasn't a hot take. J-Rock Media hot take. Sat needs to go more than Adkins, in my opinion. J-Rock, I'm genuinely concerned for the fans out there that think we can be fine by keeping Satterfield. I mean, J-Rock, listen, am I saying Marcus Satterfield is the solution to the Gamecocks' offensive woes, the long-term solution? No, I'm not. But, again, like I said before, if you can't find that home run slam dunk hire, I mean, do I think it's going to set your program back 10 years to bring him back for one more year as OC? No, I don't. No, I just don't buy that. I don't buy that. I don't buy that because I think if you get better players, the scheme's not perfect, but you'll be better offensively. You will. If you get better players, you'll be better offensively. Bottom line, you will. You may not be perfect. The scheme still might not be great, but you'll be better offensively. You will. You will. Austin Greer, seems like I missed another heavily debated show. My students listen to your show sometimes, by the way, on Feel Good Friday. I did not know you're a teacher, my guy, Austin Greer. How about that? Today has been an interesting show, Austin. We had the Muschamp Hackers infiltrate in hour number 1. We have had a couple of Clemson slapdicks call in about 30 minutes ago that we're going to clip the audio, and boy, oh boy, I cannot wait for the reaction from social media when we post that clip. So, yeah, it's been a very interesting day, but Austin, appreciate you tuning in. Let's see. Cody Collins, what's your thoughts on the SEC championship game? Georgia all the way. The under's the best play, in my opinion, but Georgia for sure. I mean, I picked Georgia to go all the way this year. I'm not backing off of that. I think Georgia's the play. All right, let's jump back to the phone lines here.
From
Scotty.
Scotty, what's up, man? How are you?
Good. How are you, Chris?
I'm doing well, man. Appreciate you asking. What's going on?
Man, listen. This is all I'm going to say. You got my number. You say I'm an 864 number, and I just want to let you know what I have to deal with in the upstate as a South Carolina fan.
Yeah, I feel for you, man. I got a buddy, too, that lives in I mean, obviously, we were up there when we did the watch parties in downtown Greenville. My buddy Justin was up there with me. He lives in Anderson, so I get it, man. I get it. It's I couldn't do it. You're a trooper for it. I couldn't do it.
Hey, but hoping for the best. We got one game left. Let's get it going.
Yeah, I'm excited to find out Sunday where we're going in the bowl game and who we play. And, obviously from my vantage point, selfishly, I'm just really happy to get the opportunity to talk about another football game. But, yeah, again, I know the last game was tough, obviously, but it's in the rear view. I mean, if you can win your bowl game, go 7-6. I mean, again, like I said, there's not a fan out there that wouldn't have signed up for that in the preseason. So.
Oh, for sure. I mean, every football team's goal should be to win your last game. So, I mean, like I said yesterday, we got a chance to go over 500 in Beamer's first year. Let's go win the bowl game. Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, screw the Clemson fans. I'm out of here.
Appreciate you, Scotty. Take care, my man. Thanks so much for the call. Great stuff. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I really feel for you folks that live in the upstate, man. That's you're a real one. You're a trooper for that. Robbie Davis says, I wasn't expecting that awkward call. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it either, Robbie. You never know what you're going to get on the Daily Crow. You never know. We got a text here. What's your thoughts on the scuffle at the game last night? Shouldn't have happened, but, honestly, their guy did, throw the ball first. Stupid, just dumb. I mean, we're frustrated. We're losing. I get it. You don't want it to happen. You don't want that to happen. So, anyways, Robbie Herbstreit, shout out. Kemper Keenan, what do you think about a bowl matchup against North Carolina? I mean, listen, there are reasons to like that. There are obvious reasons to dislike that. I'll tell you what, though, Kemper, wouldn't it be funny, by the way, wouldn't it be funny for yours truly to make the trip back up to Charlotte for a South Carolina North Carolina game, kind of back like where it all began, quote unquote, with the Fire Must Chant video. Wouldn't that be like just sort of like ironic, I guess? Like, you know what I mean? and how ironic it would be if Shane Beamer could beat them. I don't know. That would be very interesting for sure. But I will tell you this. I understand why some fans don't want that game outside of the simple fact that we've played like absolute garbage in Charlotte, and we've done the Charlotte thing so much. And I also get too, Kemper, like fans just having opponent exhaustion. Like we've played so many games against the North Carolina schools, and they're fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's like let's play somebody different. Let's play somebody random. Like you're getting kind of tired of playing the North Carolinas and the NC States, and let's do something different. It feels like kind of a boring matchup, but listen, I got a lot of love for the city of Charlotte, and would I mind that trip? Absolutely not. I'd love it. So I think it'd be, there are pros and cons to it for sure. There are pros and cons to it. Let's see. Austin Greer says, I live in Greenville. My entire girlfriend's side of the family are huge Clemson fans. It can be brutal at times. Here's the baseball season. Hey, Gamecocks play Clemson in basketball December the 18th. Fingers crossed we get that one done. Somehow, some way. J-Rock says, I just hope we close out the season on a high note with a bowl win. Indeed. And I mean, listen, I hope so too. J-Rock, again, I would actually like the chance to play North Carolina in the Dukes Mayo Bowl and get some redemption. I mean, again, that's one side of it. That's certainly one side of it. But it's funny, man, like if you go back to Charlotte and lose, it's like, let's just never go back. Let's never go back again. Keith says, we've done Birmingham at least twice. Well, yeah, I know the Gamecocks have. I haven't personally been there. Again, guys, I've only been to one bowl game in my life, and it was South Carolina, Virginia in Charlotte. I need a new bowl game experience. Let me put it that way. I need a new bowl game experience. So no matter where it's at, within reason, I want to go. My plan is to go. Because like I said, I need a new bowl game experience. So. The only good news was, Keith, I lived in Charlotte at the time, so it's not like I drove and did that whole thing. Like I lived in Charlotte, so I literally walked from my apartment to the game. So, but anyways, guys, what an eventful Thursday, right? The Muschamp Packers, Slapdick Clemson fans calling it. You just never know what you're gonna get in the Daily Crow, guys. Again, couple quick reminders. Like I said. Tomorrow's podcast, by the way, just for those who will be tuning in, tomorrow's podcast will be a full game preview of the Georgetown game. We're going to move all the 2021 recap content, postseason award show, postseason grades, all that good stuff, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and next week. So, again, stay tuned for that. But podcast did drop this morning, episode 549. Of course, breaking down everything from last night, but also a fantastic conversation and a great interview. With Michael Scarnecchia, former Gamecocks quarterback. Really cool stuff. Conversation from January of 2019, guys. If you never heard it, really cool stuff. A lot of great insight. Other than that, guys, yeah, check out the content. Check out the merch, tsus.store. And, guys, be sure to get your orders in by December the 8th to ensure by Christmas delivery. Folks, we've hit 2 o'clock. Hey, I appreciate you all tuning in, guys. Like I said, content bleeding out the eyeball. Stay tuned to all the content, guys. The podcast, the Daily Crow, it all rolls on. You have a great rest of your Thursday.